How's it going, dudes? And welcome back to Farmagia. And before we continue on with the story, let's check out what the spirits have for trials. Mystic Bloom Roads, which I believe we can do that one. Funky Doodle. Do we have any Funky Doodles? I don't think we do.
Until we meet again. Farewell.
Alright, hold on. Now that we can actually go there.
Hey.
Maybe later. Repeat buddies in. Oh, I could do this one.
Cool.
Which should make it her affinity go up. Yep, cutscene. Water Elemental, Chapter 1.
Have you been, Undina?
Something required wolf?
Tend the Farmagia. You're back.
I told you I would be, didn't I?
You did.
So, the boxed lunch. Are we doing this?
Yep, I cooked up some meat and herbs.
You really planning on giving that to an elemental?
What do you mean? I eat it all the time. It's really tasty.
Cool. Time to check out this denizen food I've read so much about.
Let's eat together then, Undina. Any good?
It's hard to tell with that resting bored face.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks. It was kind of different from what I read about.
Do you read a lot of books or something?
Yeah, I like denizen fairy tales. I often use my clairvoyance to read them.
Wouldn't have thought an elemental would be interested in junk like that.
You're a denizen. Didn't you like them as a child?
Yeah, Gramps used to read them to me. I don't remember them very well, though.
I don't have anybody I can talk to about fairy tales. Salamandia only cares about muscles.
Yeah.
She never asks about my interests.
Why are the elementals all so weird?
Want to hear a fairy tale that fills children with hopes and dreams?
Sure.
I'm all ears.
Cool. You're the first one who's ever said yes.
Well, how could I say no to a story full of hopes and dreams?
Yeah.
It's called Little Blue Riding Hood.
What?
What?
It's about a little girl in a blue cape who delivers cake and honey to her grandma.
Huh, sounds like a pretty cute story.
Ooh, color me intrigued.
So, Little Blue Riding Hood takes the cake and honey her mother prepared and sets off for her grandma's.
Okay. Pretty sure they could just use the original story of Little Red Riding Hood and not change the name of it. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that there's no copyright on it right now. Or at least they wouldn't get in trouble with it.
Meanwhile, Grandma's been eaten by a wolf.
Granny's gone?
It's okay, she was just eaten.
That's not something you can survive.
Disguising itself as the grandma, the wolf waits for Little Blue to arrive. Little Blue enters the house none the wiser. Granny, what big ears you have, the girl says. The better to hear you with, my dear, the wolf replies. Granny, what big eyes you have, the girl continues. The better to see you with, my dear, the wolf replies. Granny, what a big mouth you have. The better to...
Wait a second. How come she isn't suspicious that her grandma looks so different?
Astute observation. The wolf's disguise was perfect.
But it isn't even hiding its face.
The only characteristic Little Blue used to identify her grandma was her clothes.
Seriously?
Yeah, it didn't even matter that the wolf's voice was different.
What the heck is wrong with her?
Yeah.
And so, The wolf eats Little Blue too.
Well, of course it does.
Full from its meal, the wolf falls asleep. That's when a Farmagia comes walking by. Is that a wolf? The Farmagia cries. It must have eaten Little Blue's grandma.
How could the Farmagia know that already?
Must be a great detective.
Remember, the wolf was wearing the grandma's clothes. Anyone could figure it out.
Then why didn't Little Blue?
Here's where it crescendos. The Farmagia cuts open the wolf's belly.
Ew!
Little Blue and her grandma are freed.
That story wasn't cute at all.
Yeah, if anything, it was kind of disturbing.
Then they fill the wolf's belly with rocks and it dies.
They weren't finished?
They're the real villains.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the last part didn't happen.
So, did you like it?
What happened to the hopes and dreams?
Yeah.
Little Blue and her grandma were rescued. Duh.
I guess that's kind of hopeful.
Yeah.
And dreams? More like nightmares.
That was pretty freaky. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't entertained.
Yeah.
I have another one, if you want to hear it.
Sounds like you really like the conversation.
Maybe. I don't have anyone to chat with besides you.
Then share to your heart's content.
Cool. Here's the next story.
Oh, not another one.
The Three Little Turnies.
What's the three little pigs?
Turnies are those monsters with no arms and no legs. Just faces, right?
Yeah. This one's about three Turney brothers, each trying to build their own house.
Hey, that sounds fun.
How can they build a house with no arms?
He makes a fair point.
The eldest was lazy and did nothing all day. The middle brother had no motivation whatsoever, but the youngest was dedicated and hardworking.
Man, those first two got it pretty bad, huh?
Sounds to me like the author's just bad-mouthing those guys.
The eldest built a flimsy house out of straw. The middle, a house of highly flammable sticks. As for the youngest, he built an underground bomb shelter.
Okay.
That's not even a house!
What is this guy, a doomsday prepper?
When all the houses were complete, a wolf came by, hungry for turnies.
I like how they know what a doomsday prepper is. Apparently those exist in this universe.
Here we go, another wolf story.
The wolf burned down the first two houses and gobbled up the turnies inside.
Talk about dark.
What a cruel, cruel world these fairy tale characters live in.
Yeah.
Then came the battle between the wolf and the youngest brother, who was ready and waiting.
To be fair, the original stories weren't all that happy. They didn't really have happy endings.
The wolf used explosive magic, then tornado magic, but the shelter door refused to budge.
The wolf is a wizard now, too?
The wolf gave up on the door and crept inside the chimney sticking out above ground.
You should have done that from the beginning.
But that was exactly what the tourney had been expecting. The wolf descended the chimney straight into a roaring pot, where it boiled to death.
This is brutal.
Wolf soup.
But the conclusion is my favorite of all. The tourney cut open the wolf's belly and freed his brothers.
That's the same ending as the last story.
The
Yeah.
moral being you can save any creature by cutting open the belly of whatever ate it.
No, not if it tore you to pieces.
Wise knowledge from the denizens of yore.
That's not even true!
Whatever. What other stories did I have memorized?
Looks like she hasn't had her fill yet.
You really love fairy tales, huh?
Yeah. I've always wanted to share them with someone. Oh, damn. Look at the time. I got so distracted. You're pretty cool, Ten the Farmagia.
What's up?
What do you want me to call you?
Oh,
Yeah.
just 10 is fine.
Really? That's kind of boring.
Huh? But it's my name.
What about 1010?
Yeah, of course.
1010? Sure. Why not?
Then that's what I'll call you. Today was fun. Stories feel so different when you're actually telling them to someone.
Yeah, and it's been a while since I heard a fairy tale.
I have a lot more that you've never heard before. Come back and maybe I'll tell them to you.
Sure.
Okay, I will.
And I actually want hopes and dreams in the next one.
See ya, Undina.
Oh, before you go, could you bring lunch again next time?
Sure.
You actually liked his cooking?
No fooling? I couldn't tell how you felt about it earlier. Sure, I'll bring you some more.
Cool. Looking forward to it.
Okay, another talk.
Hey.
You can talk to her. Yeah, she never calls me 1010.
Oh, crap.
Any new?
See you
I
around.
don't know if I have any rupets. Oh, I do, okay. And the other one is, I do not have the funky doodles. Can I do funky doodles though? I cannot. I might have to spend some time off camera just trying to get.
How you holding up?
I could do this one. Pure milk. Mutual affection.
10, you're here. How you feeling?
See for yourself. I'm in great shape.
You sound pumped up. Since you're here, I guess you're
He's
looking
always
to
pumped
train.
up.
Huh? Oh, right. I guess so. I'm always up for some training.
Tell me,
Yeah, I guess he is.
what do you think is important when training?
Having fun.
Having fun? During a serious training sesh?
Uh-oh. I think she's gonna lose it.
So you're saying we should have fun so we don't get bored of training?
Yeah.
That's a fantastic idea! Good thinking! It's always important to stay motivated. You're a clever guy, 10.
Salamandia? Hey, personal space, lady.
Good thing to keep in mind. I'm gonna take good care of you, kid.
That's fine and all, Salamandia, but
I'm curious, what is she doing right now?
What's the matter?
you're a little too hot. I mean, it burns.
Oh, she's probably hugging him.
Oh, geez, 10's on fire. Literally.
Oh, sorry about that. I tend to get a bit fired up whenever I'm excited.
A bit?
You could have told me that earlier.
I'm also a hugger. Just can't stop myself when I'm happy.
That doesn't sound like the best combination.
I just got a good feeling about you, you know?
Well, what do you like about me?
Your killer muscles, of course.
Of course.
Muscles! I knew it! But there had to be people who were ripped in the Oracion Seis, right?
True. What's this guy, Corpus? But we ain't really on good terms.
Oh?
What happened?
That meathead! You know what he said to me? He said, "What's the point in having muscles for show?" What's the point? Showing off muscles is the point!
Whoa, simmer down.
You're getting way too heated.
Got a bit carried away, but yeah, That's the deal.
Please, never ever get that angry again.
I just had a thought. If she's all about muscles, why is her character design not muscular?
So, what'll it be? You willing to test out my training regimen?
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
That's what I like to hear! Let's get started! You already have good upper body physique. So, how about we try lower body training today?
Alright.
Like what?
We're gonna do squats!
Squats? That's an exercise?
Yeah.
Stand straight and spread your legs out. Shoulder width. Face your feet slightly outwards and cross your arms. This is your starting position.
Starting position?
Keep your eyes peeled. She's about to explain.
Slowly bend your knees while keeping your back straight. Go all the way down.
Yeah, I'm
till the
not
back
doing
of your
all that.
thighs hit your calves. That's the finishing position.
I don't even have calves. See?
Make sure your knees
That's
don't
because
go
I'm
past
still
your
sick.
toes, okay?
Ah, so I don't put too much weight on my knees. Got it.
This is so boring.
Pause for a bit, then lift yourself up with your legs, and back to your starting position.
Like this?
Exactly. That's how you squat.
Huh, seems easy enough.
Let's get started then. How many reps you want to do?
Until I
Till
fall
I
over.
fall over.
Hell yeah! Training is only effective if you push yourself to the limit. But today's your first day of training. You gotta find your limits before you push yourself like that. I'll just stop you whenever I think you've had enough.
Sounds good. This is a pretty tough workout. 198. 199.
One more 10! You got this! Oh, did I forget to tell you? Squats are a pretty intense workout. Probably one of the most intense workouts you can do.
200.
I'd sure hate to see someone who isn't used to them do too many. They'd be in agony the next day for sure.
You could have told me that earlier.
Yeah, instead of at the end.
Yeah.
Great job, 10! You killed it!
That was a lot harder than I expected. What? Salamandia?
And there she goes again.
Yeah, she did not hug you again.
Trainee! You're gonna get so buff! Just you wait!
Get away from me!
What are you so scared for? I'm not gonna burn you again, I swear!
If you say so. Good. Good.
Oh man, Salamandira's back is on fire.
Get away from me!
Well, at least he's not on fire.
At least it didn't get you this time, 10.
I just can't help but light up whenever I'm happy.
You say that like it's some kind of harmless quirk.
After that many squats, your legs must be all pumped up and swole. That's gonna turn into some good muscle in no time.
What does she mean, pumped?
Can't really tell since I'm wearing clothes right now.
Oh, you should wear something a little more revealing next time. Really show off those muscles.
He'll be burnt to a crisp in seconds.
Yeah, I think I'll pass on that. Why do you like muscles so much anyway?
Yeah.
Muscles are just good, kid. What do you like about muscles, 10?
They make you stronger.
You like getting strong too, eh? But that's not the only good
It
thing about
just
muscles.
seemed like a
I have
10
the power
answer.
of clairvoyance, you know.
Clairvoyance?
I can see things that are far away. I can even see things on other worlds, once completely different from Felicidad. One day, I saw something you wouldn't believe. Something amazing. Something
Bodybuilding
that couldn't
contest?
exist in the natural world. The perfect physique. rows upon rows of the most beautiful bodies you could imagine, sculpting their figures and showing off their gorgeous muscles in competition.
Yeah,
What
bodybuilding
the
competition.
heck is she even talking about?
Great size, looking thick, solid, tight. You're built like a refrigerator. Your legs look like tree trunks. Celebrating the fruits of each other's labor, showering one another with compliments.
Wait, those were compliments?
It was a world of mutual enjoyment, of fondness and respect.
Oh, didn't know a world like that existed.
Ever since I saw it, I've wanted to build that kind of place here in Felicidad. 10. Join me in making this dream a reality.
Yeah, sure, I'll help.
Sure, I'll help.
Thank you, 10. We've got a long road ahead. I'm sure it won't come easy, but I have faith in us.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. But if you want to build something, I'll do whatever I can.
I'm glad you're here, 10. I feel like I can really depend on you. And on top of that, you have incredible talent and potential. You're going places, kid. I can feel it. Make sure you come back soon and show me those gains.
All right, until next time.
Oh, almost forgot. The most important thing about building muscle is rest. So make sure to get a good night's sleep after training. You hear?
Oh, I hear you. Train, rest, repeat. I'll come back soon. See you then.
Ring of Royal Flame. Docket.
Uh-huh. Yeah. What's up? See you later.
That took a bit longer than I expected. So, yeah, I guess we'll just end the video here. Apologies for not continuing on the story, but we'll do that in the next video. Mostly because I'm really not feeling all too good today. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed, hit that like button. And if you're new, please subscribe. And also, hit that bell to stay up to date on when I upload. Feel free to comment down below. With all that said, thank you guys all for watching. Have a wonderful day. And I will see you in the next video.